Welcome to Celebrity Cars. You're checking out this 1991 Acura NSX. It's a beaut. Nice and silver. It's in excellent condition. If this is your first time stopping by here at Celebrity Cars, we like to spend a lot of extra minutes on our vehicles with the video camera these days because a lot of people don't like to get on a plane. They don't want to get off the couch. They're looking for a new toy, and they want to know what they're buying. So this will not be a 5-minute video. This will be a rather lengthy one, and we're going to go over inch by inch pretty much on this Acura NSX. We want you to be comfortable with what you're buying. I want to point out all the nicks and scratches and anything else, any other blemishes that you would see if you were here. So I'm virtually attempting to bring you here to see this car. So if you're super interested, please pay attention because I'm going to answer most of your questions. In particular, the overall genuine condition of this car. I am your living, breathing condition report. So I've spent a little bit of time with this car, not a ton. I have looked it all over. Very, 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 very minor road wear. Okay. Which means there are no dings in this car. There might be some little scratches, what we're going to find together, but there's no rust. There's no, one quarter panel's been painted and it doesn't match, all that kind of stuff. This is a very solid silver Acura NSX. It looks beautiful. Got some aftermarket wheels on it, which look killer. Okay, let's start with the very top surface of the entire car, okay? We're gonna start here, right in front of the driver's seat. Right here where all this pretty silver paint is. I spend a lot of time making sure that my camera is in focus so you can see everything clearly. I spend a lot of time looking at the lens that I'm filming from, making sure the skylights aren't giving off mixed signals. We have some very, very, very unforgiving light in this showroom. It shows a lot more than we like it to. But there's not a whole lot to share on this NSX. It's extremely well kept, and it shows. So normally I would hunker down here and kind of do one of these things and say, hey, there's some scratches. You can see it in the reflection of the skylight, which is in the lower portion up now. I'm going to make it in the center of your screen. Well, kind of. And those skylights normally pull out any hairline scratches, any bumps or bruises in the paint, and I'm not coming up with anything. So we're just going to kind of sort of continue on. I'll probably wind up getting very, very picky and pointing out things that you would just overlook, but I just want to make sure that you see. Right here, super duper little itty bitty small thing. That's all I'm going to call it because, I back up the camera and you don't see it. I'm going to actually spend a lot of this little tour here, literally inches away from the car so you can see as if you were here. It's kind of tough, but I'll do the best I can. This lower rubber spoiler has seen normal road wear. It doesn't look like it's met any curbs. It seems to be all intact, and I don't have anything really negative to say about it, except for, it's just a little discolored. You can see, I know you can see for the camera right there, okay? Maybe some Armor All or your favorite moisturizing bar can lather that up and make it a little more black. But we're looking at the whole front bumper here. There is only just like a couple really minor normal road wear. I'll try and focus here. It's not working out very well, is it? There we go. See them? Super small, folks. This camera is literally 2.5 inches from the bumper, okay? Down there along the bottom, see those little scratches right there? Again, I'm 2.5 inches away from this bumper. We're gonna walk up here. You see a little itty bitty ones that are coming into the viewfinder. It looks to be some, boy, so small. So small. Might even be a bug. Got some water that dried up down there. That will come right off. All these lenses look super. There you go, folks. I'm not gonna sit here and pick it apart. There's nothing to pick apart. There's really small, a lot less than normal road wear. Okay, I see the focus there, sorry. I'll catch myself from time to time. But a lot of people really care about, the nose cone of the car. They want it to look nice. They don't want to be, surprised with, a bunch of chunks that they can't see on a 5-minute video. You're getting the grand tour here. Nothing to share. Super nice. If you look up in the viewfinder, you see right about there, you see the skylight doing some reflections, and you see some really light, fine scratches that any compound and any polish and wax would take care of. Okay, that is up there on the hood. Standing up above it, boy, I'm standing right here for you, folks, and I can't even see that. Let's look at it at a different angle. Just really super minor stuff that would honestly be found in any paint. Okay, I said I'd do the top of the car. We spent 5 minutes on the nose. We've got that covered. Here's your windshield. I don't see any normal road wear on here, like, it was driven 1 million miles an hour and it's leaving rock chips and stuff like that in the glass. It's beautiful. Nothing to say about the glass. Beautiful tint job going on here. It's a light tint. Looks great. I don't see it peeling. I barely even see any fingerprints. This cap here, beautiful shiny black. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, there you go. See that? I don't even see that standing here, but I can see it in the lens. That's skylight. Like I said, they're very unforgiving. Very super mild surface scratches. That looks much worse than, that's not even fair. But you can see them, they're up there. Just some really mild surface scratches in the paint. This is a much better way to look at it. I don't want to make it look like it's got scratches all over, because that's the way this is looking. Super mild scratches. You've got some polish and some compound and so on and so forth in your garage that are dying to attack that black top. It's really, any of it's just barely noticeable. Okay, folks, I don't want you to think it's all scratched up. It's very difficult to see. You'd be very proud to have this car. Here's the rear glass. Once again, it's in super shape. Looks beautiful. I don't see any condition issues. This rear vent all looks great. Nice and shiny black. Here's the trunk surface, nice and shiny silver. And this is right back on top of the rear spoiler. No major nicks, no major chunks, no heavy scratches. Looks awesome. Okay, let's take a look at the back bumper and these rear lenses. They seem to all be intact. A little bit of wax buildup in some of the little creases and corners. Nothing wrong with that, just shows it's been cared for. This whole back piece, you know, these things can kind of sort of tend to fade a little bit. It's very nice and red and shiny still. It looks awesome. One of my pet peeves is the surface of the rear bumper. You get a lot of road grime that sits itself back here, and then you park your car in the sun and it bakes into the paint, and then you have a pretty scrappy, scratchy looking back bumper. This one's beautiful. We do have a slight mark right here. Oh, no we don't. I just wiped it. We'll do this together. I saw that earlier. I thought I was going to call it a mark. It's not. It's gone. Beautiful silver paint back here. Maybe a small scratch right here. Can't even see it in the viewfinder. It's that small. I see nothing but beautiful paint back here, guys. It's very nice. Underneath this area back here, I did not get a chance to clean any of this. So this is an as-in condition here, as is. Looks terrific. Well cared for car, folks. Okay. Do a quick shot underneath the spoiler. You see that paint looks terrific down there. Okay. Get back into focus land here. Here we go. Good. Look how shiny that is. It really is that shiny in person, folks. This is the rear driver's side of the car. Beautiful reflector there, all nice and shiny, nothing wrong with that. Gonna get another good look at this rear window here. See how beautiful that is. It is that black. I'm glad I hit that focus button because I really like you to see it the way it is, not the way some of the light pulls it out. Okay, here's your rear driver's side, or driver's side wheel and tire, all in great shape. These wheels are beautiful. I don't believe there's curb rash on any of them, but we'll get a good look at all of them in any case. And we're going to do a quick little view down the side of the car for any waves or any dings that you might see. I don't see any. I see nice, shiny, beautiful silver paint. Common road wear down here along the bottom. I don't see any. If I do see some or a larger chunk, I'll mention it. But right now, you're kind of sort of looking at what I'm looking at. Just nice, beautiful silver paint. No dings. Just nice, beautiful silver paint. Nice, shiny black paint. Couple little hairline normal swirls like we talked about earlier. This window's in beautiful shape as well. This is your driver's side window. Beautiful. Normal road wear locations can be pretty grimy, and boy, this looks awesome. You're really looking at what I'm looking at, folks. Okay, we did not look at the passenger side yet. Let's do that. Passenger side front, nice and straight, all lines up nice. Front wheel and tire, once again, no curb rash. Nice and shiny, very fitting for this automobile. And let's do a quick little buzz down the side of the passenger side. No dings. Once again, beautiful silver paint. I'm looking for something to share with you folks. It's my job to let you know about damage on these vehicles of any kind. And I'm safe to say, this is a spectacular ride. We're kind of sort of going over this inch by inch together for the first time. Once again, I had seen a lot of it, but I didn't really understand to the magnitude of how really pretty this car is. The normal wear and tear abrasions just don't exist on this car. At least I'm not finding any. Okay. Let's pop the hood, pop the doors, pop the engine compartment, and take a look inside. Okay, welcome back to this 1991 Acura NSX. We opened everything up, and we're going to share with you what you haven't seen in the last 15 minutes, which is inside the front, inside the back, and inside the overall interior. So in the raw, here we have it. This is the condition of underneath the front bonnet. Once again, super nice and clean. Okay. Seems to be all original plastic. Could use a little dusting, but it's in terrific shape. Spending some time doing some focusing, folks. Okay. We've seen all we've needed to see up front here. Okay. Much better. Good color. Could be a hair cleaner. It's great shape. Now let's shoot up to the back before we get into the interior. Please forgive the pull. These hinges apparently have decided to call it a day. So we have this hole here opening up the trunk. It's just the way it is right now. I want you to be able to see everything nice and clear. So we're going to start back here in this cavity. You guys can see all the joints. Nice carpet, nice plastic. Everything back here seems great. I don't see any crud in any of these things. It's a very nice, well-kept car. I've said now 10 times. True story. Okay. And once again, we looked at this black piece earlier. Nice and shiny black, folks. Looks great to me. Okay. Wrap up with this trunk space here. Now let's get a look at the interior. Driver's side door. Lights on down there at the bottom. Get a little closer to this black here. I don't see any arm gunk on here, no big abrasions. That's what it looks like. Very nice. Down here on the door, right on this sucker, there's a couple little itty bitty marks right along there. But these leather, oh, and there's some marks on this handle. It's not terrible. I'm 3 inches away from it with the phone, so. Leather looks good in the doors. All right, the sill panel down here kind of sort of looks like it's never been touched. Get lots of scrapes on these. People getting in and out of the car. And it looks spot on. Awesome. Nice clean door jambs. Well, I'll focus here for you, sorry. Here we go. And then down here on this little plate, looks like we've got a VIN number down here as well. All right, let's start to ooze into the interior here. The carpet looks good, it looks original. It's a little more black than it shows in the screen. Well, once again, I'm right butt up next to it with this camera, but the color is black. It all looks really good. Real quick behind the seat while we're here. All that leather back there and plastic looks good. Here is your driver's seat. Yep, camera's got it pretty good, folks. This is exactly what I'm seeing. Just minimal wear along here. It feels great. It's got lots of moisture in it yet. Down here along the bottom, there's no rips. Just a little, could look a little better, but then again, it's not brand new. So, seat looks great. These buttons look great. A little marked up. Just a hair. They look great. Seat looks great. It's one comfortable seat. We're going to look at the dashboard and steering wheel from here for just now. Not a very good video. You can, if I don't get some of these things exact, please look at the fancy photographs on our website so you can see in some pretty nice high resolution detail of all the buttons that are on the steering column and the dashboard and such. We get all that stuff pretty darn good with, I can't always get it with video cameras. The carpet down here is wrapped up real good. The NSX floor mats are all still intact. Steering wheel does look great. I'll try my best here to focus as good as I can. You look down there, I'm gonna hit it. There's your mileage counter down there. 55,441 looks like. Look at this beautiful dash. You're seeing what I'm seeing, folks. There's no gum, glit, scratches. It's just really nice and smooth and clean. RJ45 connector down, RJ11 connector down here for some reason. Stick shift is great. I have driven this car just around the building. It's a monster, it's awesome. All this stuff here, the center console, the leather, all of it looks really good. And while we're here, let's look up at this passenger seat. Looks great. Once again, no scratches or abrasions. We'll look at it from the outside of the car on the other side in just a moment. This, oh, sorry, folks. This whole dash area here, honestly, this whole dash is beautiful. Surprisingly nice. I'm gonna lean over here. I'm getting a little short on my battery, so I'm gonna try and get this all in on one swatch here. That passenger side door looks just as good as the driver's side door. I'm gonna hop out and run around and take a look at it real quick. There's your speaker. Nice and clean. How about it? Carpet, once again, is fabulous. Let's hop out and run around the car. Oh, sorry. Get one last close look over here at the passenger side. Yep. Just as I suspected. Look at that handle. Beautiful condition. All looks terrific. And you have a kick panel and plate down here too. It barely looks like it's even been approached. Beautiful leather, beautiful buttons once again, and this seat is terrific. There's the inside of your NSX, folks. Closes up real nice. Door lines up really well, as it should. Trunk closes up real nice. This interior one more time. Ooh, and it just so happens I have the keys on me. Let's see how much further we can get. Okay, I've got the clutch in. I'm making a little bit of noise. Let's see everything light up. Some of these lights on the dash. Air conditioning works good. I can feel it. I'm pretty sure that fancy stereo system works just as well as too. Okay, lights off. Let's turn the headlights on real quick. We haven't done that yet. Let's make those little lights go up. There we go. Did you see that? No, you didn't. Let's do that again. There's your lights. We're cheating. Sorry, but we're cheating. There you go. Down, up, and back down. Give a little rev. Wow, this is a neat car. Okay, I'm gonna shut it down. Gonna close that front hatch. Gonna close the driver's side door. Let me tell you, folks, if you're looking for an NSX and you wanted a silver one, I don't know how you get a whole lot nicer than this one. I suppose you could, but this is dreamy. So, 702-818-2000. 1031, you have any additional questions on this really awesome 1991 Acura NSX. Have a nice day. Thanks.